Hi, my name's Ryland Morgans. I'm the Head of Fitness and Conditioning at Liverpool Football Club. Welcome to Melwood.
Almost 12 months after joining the club, Ryland Morgans is relishing working with the Liverpool first team squad, but what exactly does his role entail?
My responsibilities really cover all the fitness and conditioning of the players, the monitoring of those fitness elements, whether that's based on the grass, whether it's based in the gym for injury prevention work, strength and power development, and then we look at how quickly we can get players to recover between sessions on the grass or in the gym, and obviously more importantly between matches. And then we'll look at a nutritional strategy for an individual player to support their recovery or performance.
The rigours of modern football require the best possible support from the fitness and conditioning team.
A typical day for me would really be, the first thing we'd have in the morning, we'd have a medical meeting to run through the previous day's training loads, or if it's the first day back in after a match, we'd cover the physical and conditioning elements of what the match entailed for each individual player. And that would be supported heavily then by the medical staff in terms of if there are any medical issues from for a player from the match or from the previous training session. We'd then go into a management meeting with the manager and the coaches and talk through the specific elements of the training for that day, and then we'd be out on the grass. We're out here pretty much 5 or 6 times a week, and we'll probably use all 3 pitches and the surrounding areas while we're training in any one session.
The Welshman has to ensure the entire first team squad is physically conditioned to deal with the demands of the Premier League.
I think the speed of the game has improved, or increased I should say, over the last 15-20 years, so therefore there's a greater physical demand placed on players within matches. That's pretty much based around how managers set their teams up in terms of systems and styles of play, and then how players perform within those roles. And so the physical demands of that have increased certainly over the last few years, and therefore there is a greater emphasis on physical fitness and underpinned by sports science.
One fundamental element of sports science is nutrition.
In yesteryear, I suppose, it was your beans on toast and your scrambled egg on toast, but players now will have different individual preferences, and we have a part-time nutrition consultant that comes in 1 day a week, and I'll liaise with him and we'll devise basically an individual strategy for players. With the amount of games that we play, there's a significant need to not only recover between matches, but to be able to recover in between high-intensity bouts within a match or within a training session. This is our pool area, so when players have completed a high-intensity training session, they'll be in here for about 10-15 minute window, looking to improve their recovery. And as much as it looks like just a standard swimming pool, we don't tend to use it for that, unfortunately.
Liverpool have recently announced that Gatorade will be their official sports nutrition partner, which was welcome news to the club's head of fitness and conditioning.
There's a whole host of benefits really, but mainly for the drinks that we'll use during training and matches. It'll help us provide players with a form of hydration, such as a fluid, which will ultimately be water, and then within those drinks there's a range of different types of carbohydrates, such as glucose being a sugar form, which is a major energy source for players when they're training and playing. It'll also have an element of electrolytes, such as sodium, potassium and magnesium, and that will help players prevent cramps and minimise the risk of fatigue. This is our gym area. Players will complete their individual programmes on a daily basis. Some players will complete them before training, some players will complete them after training.
Steven Gerrard recently praised Morgans for his 2013 pre-season training regime. The skipper described the summer schedule as brutal.
When I first found out, I sent him a text to say thank you. But from a player like that, I think it is testament to the work that he has probably completed as part of the group. And ultimately I'm just there to support them, to make sure that they're as fit as they can possibly be to perform in the Premier League.
And while he can't turn you into the next Steven Gerrard, Ryland Morgans does offer Liverpool supporters his most important fitness tip.
Don't do the same thing all the time. Make sure you add a bit of variety to it, because the body will adapt to the same thing within a 2-week period. So just make sure you've got a bit of variety.
The coaches at Liverpool are always seeking new ways to give the Reds an edge over the competition. By partnering with Gatorade, the world leader in sports nutrition, the Liverpool players will have the best sports fuel products to push them through the demands of the Premier League season.